go into these, but some of the other sections that people put on their resume, particularly if it's somebody that has had past military experience, they will put every award that they've ever received, every ribbon, every, medal, every, that they've ever received. And that's overkill. So, for the awards, you might mention the award, what it was for. If it was for outstanding accomplishment in a specific area, you may mention that. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, my question is, I have no work history. So, would I take out the section of work history, and how would I know how much awards or achievements to put to replace the section of work history?
Now, I do have an example of how old are you?
18.
Are you still in high school? You just got out. I do have an example of a high school resume that I'm going to pass around, but we can talk about that. Because if you were in specific clubs or if you were in the honor society or things like that, you will definitely want to highlight, if you have a high GPA, if you've taken advanced courses, things like that, you want to highlight those types of things on there. Professional affiliations include only those that are current and relevant. I was a member of this. I used to be in this league. I used to be on that society. I used to keep it relevant, keep it short. The KISS method, keep it simple. Okay. Civic community leadership. So people put that on there. This is good to include if leadership roles or accomplishments are related to the targeted job. So you want to always keep that in mind. What is the job description? The job that you're going for? Read the job description. If most of these things are not related to that specific job, then you can omit them. Personal interests. That's another section that some people put on their resume. Do you think that's necessary? I don't think so. This is something that you can take up at the interview if they ask. You can talk about that at the interview. Disadvantages of personal interest are usually irrelevant to the job goals, the purpose of the resume, and they may be meaningless or a turn-off for an interview. And the last thing, references. How many of you put at the bottom of your resume, or you add the references with your resume? Anybody ever done that? Okay. You don't have to add the references with your resume, because if you get the job interview, then you can present your references at that time. You may put references at the bottom, and I put this on my resume, and recently I have stopped even putting this on there. References available upon request. Because that's pretty much standard, and they will assume that. That's something that will be assumed, that if they ask for references, you're going to give them references.